Hello, hello. Okay. Hey, what's up, Kiyomi? Spoons, you made it. That was literally down to the second, guys. Down to the second. Is the game audio okay today? I had to mess with some settings, as always. Okay. Hey, what's up, Tenari? So as always, we are going to start off with destroying Timmy's dreams. Let's see. We have to, there we go. They're now in vision. So I've learned that with Sandrone, it is actually the easiest to kill these birds with minimal effort. I have to at least aim with Ganyu. Oh god, let me collect them all. Oh, I even got them in the air! Yes, you can catch them when they're flying away. You're waiting patiently in your last artwork. Oh my god. So let me tell you a story. Once upon a time this morning, my car didn't start. And I still had to go to work. So I took my backup car, and I was at work. I could not even focus on anything. And my boss was like, just go home, it's slow. So I went home, took my car to the not dealership that wanted to charge me $645. I took it to Midas down the street, and it was only 400 bucks. So, oh. Yes, the spider one. I ended up pulling a C3 Bina after. Oh my god, you did? Because 3 moons look better than 2. I mean, that's not wrong. God, I wish I could get my Bina to C3, but I can't justify it. I have so many pulls to do. I can't justify it. I don't know. What are you guys up to today? OCD things? I know. It's actually, I have a couple that I did C3 to. I think Rise is one of them. And I only did it because this makes his punch a little stronger. Was it worth it? No. No, it wasn't. But if they do add them to the free cons, it might be worth it. Because can you imagine if on the next cycle they actually add in the new characters, which is what I'm hoping for. You're farming Hakasaro pulls today. You're up for 48. Ooh, good for you. I am not up to 48. I think I have like maybe 210 pulls. Yeah. Guys, that is looking rough. I have like 210 pulls. Which just means I'm going to have to for Odette. Hey, what's up, Mitch? You're a Lenny main, yes. How did your Lenny do in the new Abyss? Oh, thank you for the donation, Hells. What's up? How are you? Hells, I didn't see you pop in there. How are you? It's late there, right? The next person I'm saving for is C1 and Nefa. Oh my gosh. So let me tell you, Anefa came by again and she dodged me a second time. She does not want to come home for me, guys. I have her once, but I need that constellation. I need that. It's empty. It's sad. Flynn's is actually coming back, and I don't know. I don't know, guys. A lot of people are going to be very upset about that. Hey, what's up, Josh? How are you? It's going good. I'm going to choose to have a good rest of my day because the day did not start off great. Yeah, Flynn's is going to be coming back, and I mean, that's the rumor mill at least. And I don't know, guys. Like, do you pull the new Stellar stuff for the shill, or do you go get the non-cry characters you know are going to be amazing? I don't know. Pretty good. You getting some food soon? Oh, nice. I had leftovers for lunch, but I had a really stressful day, guys. So that was all I was like mentally able to do. Happy about him coming back. Yes. So we all need a debt. A debt's gonna be amazing. I am hoping. I'm hoping a lot of us win our 50-50s because I know some of us kind of went in tank trying to get Columbina. Like I know Jess was not planning on getting any Archons yet. And oh, she wanted to get her C6 for Auroron, and she ended up getting Raiden Shogun, who is fantastic, but was not the intended pull. Oh well. Your Flynn's is still 70? Tainari, get him up. He's good. You lost your last three 50-50s? Oh no. Wait, doesn't capture gradients come in after like the second loss 50-50, or does just the chance go up? I don't really know. I'm under 200 pulls, so I'm praying. I hope you get an early pull, because y'all know how that goes. I am really hoping for early pulls. I think I am at 0 pity, because we got that last Sandrone, remember, on the last live? So I'm at 0 pity on the 50-50, and I do not have a lot of pulls. So I'm going to try for Odette C0R1, and if I have anything extra, I'll go for more. But between like that and like the next couple banners, I don't know. Are you guys going to like do the swipey swipe? After second 50 loss, you have 50% chance of getting capture gradients. So after the 50-50, you've got a 50% chance of getting, oh god, that's like a 25% chance if you lose. I don't know. I think I've seen capturing gradients once, and it was okay. Hey, what's up, Juju? Oh, 75% for third loss, yes, okay. That mathematically makes sense. 100% swipey swipey. Amber, I know. Which is why I have told myself, even though y'all know I'm a support main, when it comes to the Wuthering Waves, I'm just doing C0R1 across the board going forward, just so I get these characters. Because Genshin is my main game, right? So I have to make sure I get like the most stuff over here and get it passable over there. Hey, hi. I did the swipe yesterday to get Yamiko. Frog, I'm really glad you got Yamiko because she is just such a strong character now, and I don't see her getting overshadowed by any of these new characters coming out. I think they really did put a lot of love into buffing her to make her relevant again. So I'm glad you're able to pick her up. Hey, what's up, Queen? How are you? The free con. Yes, so I am going to be going for Amaeth. She's going to be the first complete team I have because I'm going to have her, Chisa, and Denia. And Chisa C2R1, Denia is C0R1, but I'm gonna get the S1 for Amaeth. So yeah, that'll be great, right? That's as close as I'm getting to any constellations, though. Oh yeah, Josh, thank you. I have been looking forward to them. Do I think you should get rated C1 or save? I think you should save. Juju, I say this all the time. It's better to get more teammates so you have more options than to vertically invest. Because vertically investing is great. It's fun. It makes strong teams. You can clear harder modes. But you're better off having more teams to play with. I'm not sure if I'm going to get Sweet Sweet yet. I'm actually calling her Soy Sauce. So, she is going to be a very good support. I just don't know. Like, I have Chisa S2R1. I don't know. I'm going to grab her, but I'm not going to be like heavily investing in her because I don't even have a team to use her in, guys. I don't have Hiyuki. I'm not really interested in Hiyuki. She's probably going to work with Hisin or whatever the fox lady's name is. So I'll probably use her with that on that team. But I don't know. Yeah, it's up, Ray. I wonder if I should build Navia. I have Ito, Albedo. First of all, Albedo is my love, my son. That is my child. So yes, build him. But Navia is fantastic. Ito's one of those characters that, in my opinion, is like Chi-Chi level of uselessness at this point in the game. Now that Chi-Chi's had a buff, she's actually amazing. I'm hoping they do something similar with Ito's kit because he's just, I don't know, he's not fun to play for me. I think that you would get a lot more road out of Navia. She's just better, has a better kit, honestly. Yeah, def go for more characters. I mean, I think we're all on the same page for that. Get more characters. Her name is Shin, apparently. Really? Shin. I mean, if Sweet Sweet can be Soy Soy, then I guess anything's possible. I wanted to do a quick run of this, but guys, I did make some changes to my my review widget. So it should now be able to pick up your UIDs in a sentence, and it should be able to pick them up even when I'm not on the review screen. So it can at least start the queue. So I don't know if you guys want to test it out for later, because we're just going to do one Abyss run, maybe go explore the moon, and then get into the reviews. But if you can test it out, I'd appreciate that, because yeah, I want to make sure the widget's working. I didn't even bother trying 12 here. Really? Okay, so I know we can do this with Sandrone and Varka. We've tried those teams. Let's try some other teams, though. Do you guys have anything you want to see? You'll build Navia? Yeah, Navia's a great character to build. Is it possible to get good artifacts for Skirk? You know, artifact farming is always the hardest. I did see a rumor about us being able to trade items. I don't know if that's going to be just like materials or if that's going to extend into the artifacts. And could you imagine if that could extend into artifacts? Evil laughter. This is before you got Saint Johnny, though. Can Chung Yang already 4-star work on this? Ooh, so this Abyss is not 4-star friendly. I actually tried a Haizu team. It did not go well. It just did not go well. We'd be bartering over Discord. Amber, I promise you, if there's an artifact trading post thing that they do, we will 100% open up a artifact trading center on the Discord. Could you imagine? Okay, so we know that we got to use fire, like pyro, for that top one. So why don't we try, I don't know. We could try a Klee one. That'd be fun. Do you guys want to try like a Klee plunge team? See what craziness we can get into for that? Let's do Klee, Xianyun. And then who else? Who's going to be our fourth? She wants another pyro, I think. So let's do Nicole. Yeah, that sounds great. You gave up on this Abyss? I know, this Abyss does have very easy chambers, but then there's that stupid freaking electric deer. A Diluc Plunge could work, but that's so much work. You do want to have a lot of pyro for that top part. Okay, so who are we putting on bottom? I need a team for bottom. The second half. Who do you guys want? Linear DPS? Okay. Like a Zabai team? Or like straight up Linear, because I can do that. We can do why don't we make this fun? Why don't we do Goru, Aluha, Albedo? No, we need to have a... If we're going to put Linear, we need to have... Hold on, I'm going to make this work. I barely cleared last Abyss. Pyro Ito build, I decline. Return to sender. Oh, the cactus. I forgot about the cactus. Oh, we do need Electro on that, don't we? We do need Electro. I'm just going to stick a Nefa on the team. We're going to make this wild. The Nefa... We're going to make the soup team is what we're going to make. Let me put Columbina. And then Linnea. The team makes no sense. Oh, Sino. But then I have to put Sandrone. And that's kind of cheating a little. I see two Arlecchino and Nicole could not beat 412. Really? The shade. Winging a dream team. I mean, sometimes you just gotta do it for the vibes, guys. So let's see. Let's do... I think that's a great winging it team. Although we do need to have another Hex and Circle on there. Oh, I'll put Fischl. That'll work. Fischl. Yeah. That way we got our Hex buff. We got our Lunar Shell. Oh, movie night was good, Eric. Thank you for asking. We went and saw a very scary movie. We went and saw Evil Dead. It was actually really good, but also very scary. More creepy than anything else. Okay, let's try this and see how we go. Okay. I could do a wheel of randomly choosing characters. Oh, Kiyomi, that's really smart. I will actually try working on that. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna go into him first. Use the ability, get some shots off. Shine unit. And now some Klee destruction. See if we get this Klee plunge off. It's actually working. Is it gonna 36 star? Probably not, but who cares? Oh, it did not even let me. It stole my reaction. Womp. Okay, there we go. I think an F is going to be a good pull in 7. An F is an amazing pull all around. Especially with her being Electro. Okay, come on. So I purposely have Klee at C4, and that's where I'm stopping with her, because she's explosive. Okay, here's this stupid thing. Okay, let's throw that out. Do that. Freaking love Klee, she's so crazy. Okay, let's do this plunge. It's actually working, she's doing some damage. Not a lot, but she's doing it. I also disagree and say she needs to be 6. That's true. Alice is gonna be so crazy when she comes out, guys. Hey, what's up, Hopeless? How are you? Dude, I like was going to bed and saw your... I hate this boss. Your stream last night. I was just too tired. This is like not sparking joy. Come on, Klee. We just gotta get past this one boss, girl. Let's do this. Alice mentioned you appear? Yes. It's so far off that we're gonna get Alice, though. Like, your Alice senses were tingling. But thank you, Hose. Come on. We gotta beat this before the challenge time. I did not mean challenge time on this. We're just having too much fun. I think the Klee bombs would work better if I had Melt on there. That's what I should have added. I needed another Hexen Circle. Let's take off Venti and put Sitlolly. Get that Melt. That'll be interesting. Because we could Sitlolly that. We're all haters. I don't think they're haters. Oh, thank you, Eric. Okay. This should be a little bit better. Of course, it immediately steals my Pyro. Okay. Let's do this. This. And some plunge. Okay, we're getting some numbers there, not a lot. You can feel the amber in the air. Okay. Stupid. Is there like a trick to it? It keeps stealing all my stuff. You know who would shine here? Folova. He doesn't need energy. I'm gonna steal her for this game. How's that? Okay, come on. Alice is the hottest mommy ever. Although I think, honestly, in my opinion, Zhang Yun is just the most gorgeous character in the game, and I'm gonna die on that hill. I freaking love Zhang Yun. Okay, so let's see if we get this Melt. It's just not doing a lot. Why is my Klee not hitting so hard? She was putting out numbers before. Oh, this thing's just got a giant shield. Oh, I can't stand it. It's fine, it's fine. Let's try who else? Well, we could be too easy. Klee just wasn't working. I could try Yoimiya, but she's not great. Barisa? I think it's immune to Electro, though, right? I thought it was immune to Electro. It'd be so amazing if you can get me Columbina. Joey, I believe in you. You can slay your own dragons. This boss sparks zero joy. No, yes. I feel like that's a mixed signal. We could. I mean, I could try Vress. I thought it was immune to Electro though. It's way too much. Technically, you need Electro to damage it. Oh, really? I thought it was immune to it because I tried it with Flynn's and Flynn's was not doing it. So instead of you, we'll put you. And then instead of you, we'll put Columbina. Oh, we already have the Columbina in there. Let's change this up then. We'll do Hat Guy. Farazan. And then we'll stick in... We have Electro. I don't know. Dendro, Cryo, Electro. We can do Dendro on there. It's not going to help him too much. Nihita could do it. Whatever. YOLO. We're going to YOLO it. It's not fun if you can just C6 everything and get it done. So we're going to just play. See what we can do. Playing handicapped. I have to, because I have all the C6 characters, guys, so like I have to play on stuff that's not going to automatically beat it, because then it makes it less fun, right? Okay, so let's see. Now, I did used to do this with the 4 stars, but honestly, like, guys, you can't do that anymore. Like, it's just... I'm sure there's some Chinese player out there that's got like some crazy build that is looking at me going, I can do it. I'm not that guy. Exactly, Amber. Like you guys saw me do this last time with my Varka team, and it lasted like what, 10 seconds, 20 seconds? Then why not do Raiden top half if I need a challenge? Do you don't think this is challenging enough without? Also, who uses Raiden? I am not a huge fan of Raiden. She's like good, but not my style. I'm hoping she gets a revamp. She really needs a revamp. Okay, so let's see. We're supposed to show this thing with Electro. You do downside? Okay, there's Electro. Got the Dendro. See, there's the immune on it, though, for the Electro. But, okay, that must have taken a shield off or something, because now I'm able to damage it. Spicy. You're building Aoife? Oh my god, Aoife's so good, though. I love Aoife. Amber mains are broken. Amber mains are a different breed, guys. So are Hopeless mains. If you guys have not seen Hopeless's main... She is strong girl. Okay, let's see if we can get this. Come on, Albedo. Do your thing. Oh, y'all know I love Albedo. And my boy is hitting, like, he's hitting numbers. Like, 115,000? My Albedo hits numbers. He is a C4. So is he main DPS? He can be. If I put him with Goru, he, like, just slaps. Oh, so close yet so far, I agree. It's okay. It was because of that first chamber. But we're just messing around with the Wanderer team. It's not even, look at the composition. It's not even like a real team. Your Beto is built for skill damage. Nice. My Albedo is built for war. But I also have the event weapon for him, so I feel very blessed. That I know a lot of people don't have the weapon, and I feel bad. I really wish they'd rerun the event for people. It's such a good weapon. Where are you shooting, Wanderer? He doesn't have too much. My Nikita is C2 or 3, I think. I lose track. Wanderer, you gotta hit the boss, not the wall. Oh, Wanderer. Just crit them. Mechanics are for cars. Like my car today, that cost $400. It was just a dead battery. And I needed an oil change. Okay, go chicken go. What's my Farazan build? It's pretty decent. I have to go check it though. It's pretty decent. Of course, because like I played this game for years with just focusing everything for Hakai. Yes, Albedo, do your numbers. He's like, there's a bad guy here? She does need a lot of ER. That is 100% true. It's an unfortunate amount of ER that she needs. Oh, thank you for the follow, SY. Okay, there we go. If that one stupid electric goat did not mess it up, I'd probably 36 it. If you live close, you do it for free. Is 4-piece tenacity with ER Sands good? For Farazan? It's a tea time. Oh, tea time. I know. We're just messing around. I've already cleared this easy. So your C6 started blasting. My C4 started blasting. And I think it took like 20 seconds for the stupid goat to go down. Oh, we gotta get these things. Oop, that is not even touching those. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's what I should have done. Well, do I think Lunar Varka could work? Absolutely. Varka is going to be... I did get Syndrome. I wasn't paying attention, crap. He did skill on the fly thing. Yeah, that's what I should have done. I wasn't paying attention. Okay. I got Sandrone C2R1. I was not intending for C2. It literally fell into my lap. I messed up doing a 10 pull. Oop. Yeah, it just fell into my lap, and then I did a single pull on stream and magically got C2 in one pull. So the game basically gifted it to me. I'm not gonna look it and question it. So my intention was C0 for her, but cool, I'll take it. Okay, come on, Hakai. Do your thing. Now, what is he better with? Obviously, Nicole and Durin, yes, but we're just messing around. Go, go, go. Oh. Wait, why is he not getting damaged? Go, go, go. Okay. Listen, Nicole, I do have Sit Lolly. I have there's only 5 characters I don't have, guys.
I knew you couldn't resist.
Remember, we're just messing around now. These are not teams I'm recommending for this. These are not teams I'm recommending for this. Where'd he go? Oh no, it's this guy. Oh. Where is the mustache? Okay. We're gonna murk this stupid cowboy. Is her Sit Lolly a DPS? My Sit Lolly? She's a sub DPS. Hey Hopper, yes, actually, I redid my widget, so you should be able to drop her UID and it should pick it up no matter what scene I'm on. So if you do want, we got 35 for that one. I mean, I got 36 in total, obviously, but for this one we got 35 because that was stupid goat. You should be able to drop her UID and my widget should pick it up. So try it now, let's see if it picks it up. Pick it on your iPad. Ollie, you're good. I knew what you meant. You're totally fine. Now, did you guys like this new event? Because I actually thought this was really cool. This was, I think, fun for me. It was easy to get into. You just go and do your thing and get out and get those primos. This... Why is it a housing item? I love housing items, but like that could have been a cool weapon for someone if we had guns in the game. I've just been having fun trying to build random characters. Yeah, Toma at least at 80 is fine. Like, especially if you're starting out with your account, just get your main DPS to 90 and all the supports can be an 80, that's fine. There are some I recommend, obviously, scaling up to 90 just because their scaling works so well, like attack scalers or HP scalers or defense scalers, but yeah, 80 is fine. Oh, this is just a housing item. It's a new event. When you beat the new event, you just get it. It's a furnishing item. Hey, what's up, Dead Poet? How are you? And then, of course, there's this... Yes, there's this event, which I did get all the things for, including the crown. This is my least favorite event they've ever done. Yeah, of course I can share my Solali build. Give me 1 second. Let me go over to my build area. Okay. And let's see, Solali. Oh, Hopper, it already picked yours up. It was easy. Okay, Solali, where are you? That does not look organized. There. Okay. So my Sit Lolly is level 90. She's sitting at 1214 elemental mastery. I don't have a lot of crit rate, crit damage on her. I'm not, whatever, it's fine. Tons of energy recharge. I do have her weapon. And yes, I have copies of her weapon, guys. But we don't refine 5-star weapons. That's bad practice. I actually think there's... I think I have another one built too. Nope, just that one. Okay. Yeah, I don't refine 5 stars. It's very rare. Artifacts, of course, I'm on my Cinder City set. And then I'm just doing a EM across the board. Could I do a modified EM with crit rate, crit damage? Yes, I could. So Lolly, I needed her for Arlecchino, but decided not to pull her last second. Oof. There's other options, but she's a really, really good pickup for Arlecchino. I would say if she runs back around, I would probably try to pick her up. She's so easy to build. So easy to build. And that shield is quite strong. Because her shield builds off of Elemental Mastery. So with my EM, that is a strong shield. What I think is the best con for Varka? The best con for Varka is his weapon, honestly. But if you are pulling Varka, and you do have his weapon, because there's only a few characters in Genshin that need both. He is one of those characters that needs to have the weapon. After that, I think his best constellation to invest in would be C2. That's probably the C2. Would I recommend crowning whose burst? Sit Lolly? That's up to you. I crown the burst of characters that I love, or the skills. Like for him, I crowned his skill, because that's his most important thing. For Wanderer, I love this character. I got him to level 100. So my boy is completely crowned. He's a top 1% Wanderer. He's, I think, he's 1,200 out of like how many 100,000. So I'm like top 1%. Yeah, it just depends on who your character is. Like I crown certain attacks on people that I use or love, but then others don't really have the crowns. I don't know why I crowned Chi-Chi. Don't ask questions you don't want answers to. This is actually before she became meta, guys. I had her C6. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking, but I did it. Kazuo obviously is crowned. Mizuki is never getting a crown. I just leveled her because I was told to. I'm actually almost done building her. She's not doing too bad. I would like these numbers to be a little higher, but for right now, considering the fact that I started building her like 2 weeks ago, and I'm here already, this is good. I knew she'd be meta one day. I always trusted in Chi-Chi. Just like all zombies, she rose up. She wants brains. Um, no latte, you cannot join right now. Let's get some of these reviews started though. So let's see. We will start. Actually, Hopper asked first, so we're going to start on EU this time. If you guys do want a review, just type in your UID, it'll pop right up. And I did fix it so that it should work with sentence structures. So if you are unable to follow directions, you can just type it in with your other stuff and it should pick it up still. Hashtag Genshin players. We don't read anything, I know. It's such a bad... Oh! Ah! I'm in danger. Okay, let's see what Hopper's doing. I also added a thing where once I've copied you, it highlights so that I can keep track easier. I'm always doing like a quality of life improvements behind the scenes, guys. So, let's see, Hopper, what did you want me to look at? My papa wants to say hi, but she's kind of heavy. I don't want to hit the mic. You're maining Llama right now? Okay, we can take a look at Llama. I mean, right off the bat, your Elemental Mastery, even for level 80, is fantastic. 841 is impressive. And you have a pretty good crit rate. That crit damage and the energy recharge need to come up, but we'll see what's going on. Because remember, these reactions do crit. So you want to have a good, at least a 1 to 2 crit ratio. So even if your crit rate was staying just where it is, about 60%, you'd at least want the 120. You want to get that golden 1 to 2 ratio. Now, let's see the weapon. Okay, this is fine. You're on Sacrax, this is fine. Oh, you're a DPS Llama. That's what I'm assuming, yeah? You're a DPS Llama. No, Llama is not usually a main DPS. She's a sub DPS, like enabler type thing. But this Llama looks like she's a main DPS. Okay, so let's take a look at these. My question is, who are you running her with? And are you running the 2 other sets, like the Sky set and the Silken, or are you just running one of those sets and doing something else with someone else? You run Llama, Farina, Aino, and Yayo. Okay, that could work. You don't have Columbina yet, or you're working on it? Llama is a support, but people can run characters how they want. Remember, we have lots of characters that are supports that people run as main DPS. It do be a thing. You do not have Columbina. Well, may she come home while she's out. She came out yesterday or today. So may your pulls go well. Okay, let's take a look. So when it does come to this specific set of artifacts, remember, this does give you 30% crit rate. So your 60% here is really a 90%. That being said, let's see where your crown is at. Okay. Hear me out. If you take this off, you're basically taking that 30% from the artifact set and applying it. So you'd be back at 60% anyway. If you put crit damage here, that solves your crit damage problem. That would actually put you into like the 160% range. So just by looking at this and switching just this, it would fix a lot of your crit damage issues. Okay? Do you think it's wise to pull for Columbina? Okay, I will tell you guys, I do not ever advocate must pulls. There are 2 must pulls in Genshin, Columbina and Nicole. Those are 2 must pulls. They are absolutely fantastic characters. They are probably the best kits that Genshin has put out in years. Columbina enables all of your 4 stars to do lunar reaction damage. And Nicole is just such an amazing character, even outside of Hex and Circle buff. So even if you don't have Durin, Nicole is an amazing character for your account. She is an all-around just buffed all of your. There's like 19 teams she works perfectly with. So those are two people I would say are must pulls. Let's get back to your llama. So for her, you want crit damage, crit rate on all these pieces, and elemental mastery or energy recharge. And you do have that. You have elemental mastery here. This is actually a very good piece. This piece could use some love. You do have some crit rate. You do have a lot of elemental mastery. It did roll into the trash defense, unfortunately. An attack is there, but it's not needed for her. So I would say this is a good stand-in piece, but homework would be to get a better feather. Yeah, that is a good flower, yeah. This feather, this is also good. It's a ton of elemental mastery, but you want to have crit rate, crit damage, and EM on basically on every piece for her, because that's what she flows with. That being said, you can substitute one of those with energy recharge, but I would recommend staying with these three and get energy recharge as like the added bonus one. Let's take a look at your sands. This is your off piece. This should be your best piece. Okay, it's elemental mastery, crit rate, crit damage, lots of defense. It's a decent piece for now. If you do find a better off piece, may it go in your favor. Hey, what's up, Nora? How are you? Yeah, it has been a while. I missed you. Yeah, defense loves you. Defense loves all of us. Defense and HP are the highest statistic stats to roll on any of these pieces. So your homework so far is a better flower, and I would say elemental mastery off piece is good, but you'd be better served with also a energy recharge on there. But this is fine for now. The goblet. Let's see the goblet. Okay, Dendro bonus. Dendro bonus works. You can go Dendro bonus or EM, honestly. Either way works. I think there's like a 5% damage difference between them. If you're doing main DPS damage, Dendro could be fine. You do have enough elemental mastery. It's not like you don't have it. Because you're using the weapon that gives it to you. So this is actually okay. The attack and defense on here, and they're not doing anything for you though. You can find a better goblet than this. Yes, it doesn't scale off. It doesn't scale off the bonuses. So, like, I have elemental mastery in mind. That's what I'd recommend. It's not wrong. It's just like a 5% difference, but it scales differently, so it ends up being a lot more than that. So this, I think, is your biggest opportunity piece. Yes, the Dendro does help with normal attacks. That's why I'm saying it's not wrong. But if you got an elemental mastery on set with crit damage, crit rate, energy recharge, chef's kiss. And then this one, okay. So my recommendation for you, you don't have to take it, but I would say try a crit damage circlet with crit rate substat and energy recharge substat. And if you can, God willing, EM on top of that. And then the goblet, make it an EM with crit rate, crit damage. Okay? Those are your two biggest like opportunity pieces. And then if you want, you can switch this around or even get just a little better of a feather. But these are not mandatory. These two, I think, will make the biggest change on your account, okay? So, yeah, that's my jam. That being said, I don't normally advocate for constellations on characters unless they absolutely change the gameplay of a character. Lauma is one of those people that wants C1. The C1 changes her place in the team. It actually gives healing. It makes it so you can free up that healing support role for something else. So this would be a good pickup. That being said, you need Columbina, so focus. Get Columbina first. That's your talents. Okay, these are fine. I would recommend at least getting this to 8 if you can. I know you're still working on it, it looks like. But yeah, I think that's my recommendations for you, okay? Overall, this is a good build. You're working on it. It's getting there. Replace these two pieces. Get a crit damage circlet, a elemental mastery goblet, and then you could refine these two pieces. Get a little better sands, a little better feather. I think your llama will be great. Okay? Hope that helped, Hopper. Okay, let's go on to the next. Oh, you skipped Columbina? Oh no. Hey, Busy. You skipped Sandrone for a weapon? Why did you do that? My dinosaurs on my t-shirt are judging you. They're judging you. They're not really judging you, but for a weapon, really? Whose weapon did you need that bad that you skipped Sandrone? Also, Zach, who am I looking at? I know we all need to know Amber. I E2'd Sandrone on a whim, but missed out on E2 Yay. That's okay. Yai is just amazing by herself. And you can pick up a con on her anyway. Silali weapon is good though. Silali's weapon is fantastic and it does work on Lauma. Can I look at your Silali? Ollie, is this you? Mawika. No, okay. I see. Okay, so you're level 90. 17. You got lucky sevens for attack. 60 and 226. Let's see what set you're on. I think you're on the right set, so it should be actually higher than that. Yes, okay, so it's 40% increased. Okay, you're way overcapped on crit. Oh boy, okay. Let's take a look at that helm. Oh, but there's nothing you can do about it, so win's a win. We'll take it. Okay, so this is the problem of too much success. That crit rate is actually 100% because of the bonus structure of the artifact set, but there's nothing you can do about it. So that's just a win. The crit damage, I think, is a little on the lower side. You could probably get a little more, but we'll look at your artifacts. And energy recharge you don't care about because she doesn't need it. Okay, so let's take a look. You're on her weapon, which is amazing. And I love that her weapon specifically has that special glow to it just for her. Your flower is amazing. The only thing that would make this any better would be if there's attack on here. What's your crit cap at R1? It's the same. The crit rate doesn't change. Yeah, her weapon is fantastic though. This works on a lot of people. It gives you the crit rate. It does elemental skill or burst damage crit increase, attack increase. Like it's a very strong weapon. So once this person is using their Malwika, their attack will actually go probably about 2,000 or 2,100. Hey Moxie, I just put your UID in. I got you. Okay, let's go back to artifacts. So it's a good flower. This is good, especially because you're using reactions on her, so Elemental Mastery does kick in. Of course, the off piece. This is my favorite thing to see. The off piece is a perfect off piece. I actually would love to steal this from you. Okay, let's see here. Elemental Mastery. Okay. You could do attack on here also. Elemental Mastery, you're using her in Vape? Is that what you're doing? Because it looks like you're using on Vape then. And then you got the crit damage, elemental or energy recharge. You're doing melt? Okay, yeah. I mean, that works. I think mine is on attack. I'd have to check. Pyro, good. Oh, this is a great one. It's on set too. I love that. Oh, thank you for the follow. And your crit damage, crit rate, attack. Yes, this is a very good Malwika. I'm very interested to know where are you on the Akasha for yours. Because my Malwika got knocked down from her throne at number 1% to 2%. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So she doesn't need constellations. She is perfect at C0. I don't check for people's Akasha. No. This is good. You did. Yes, this is a very good. You did all the right things on her. You left it at 6. I mean, it's a mean thing. It's fine. It's fine. I hate to leave. Oh, hells, listen, I'm always happy to have you, but have a good night. Get some sleep, man. Okay, yes, this is a great Malwika. Okay, Ollie, we're taking a look at yours. Yeah, Risa. Once I'm done with these, I'll check over on NA, absolutely. I started NA last time, so we're gonna do my EU peeps first. Oh, am I looking at your sit lolly, Ollie? You think you're top 5%? Nice. Hold on, the puppa wants to go out. He's just sitting next to the door. Yeah, okay. Of course you can, Emery. Sneak it in. Go for it. Listen, my goal here is to help people build their characters so they can have more fun with them and just love playing the game like I do. So yeah, you want to sneak a character and go for it. Let's take a look. Okay, you're still Lolly, you're still building. Let's see where you're at. Okay, energy recharge. Okay. What weapon are you using? Okay, so Thrilling Tales can work on her. It's just not great. Yeah, Mara, just put your UID in. I got you. Um, what I would say is, do you have any elemental mastery of any kind books? Event ones, craftables. Um, there's a really good craftable one for Nodcry. I can't show you on this account, but when I go to my NA account, I can. It's a fantastic craftable you get at Nodcry. It would work great on Sitlolly. So, Ollie, my recommendation would actually be to get off Thrilling Tales and get onto the Nodcry craftable. The only thing you need is a billet. Um, you can go to the. Here, I don't know if I can show you one here. I don't know if I unlocked it on. I don't think I unlocked it on EU, but when I go to my NA, I'll show you. You go to the forge over at Nodcry, and there's a weapon there. You just unlock it and use your billet. You can convert the billet, but it's EM, and it's amazing. Thrilling Tales can work, yes, but it's not best for her. And you're still building. Yeah, Sean, I already added you. Yep. Okay, so yes, Sack Frags works really good on her too. Yes, absolutely. But I'm a big fan of craftables because you don't have to like roll for them, right? You don't have to get in the gotcha system. Okay, so I love what you're doing here. You're working on sets and you're going with main stats. Yes, you are. Yep. Okay, so we get off the attack and the crit. Okay, let's do this. Go EM across the board. You are not getting any 5-star artifacts right now. So your best bet it would be to keep this EM, keep this EM, not attack, and then EM over here on the circlet as well. Later on, once you get higher level, you can play around with trying to get like a perfect crit damage on top of the EM ratio. But for now, just focus on that EM because her main thing is that shield that you're getting here, and that scales off the EM. So yes, you want to use her burst, but for longevity, you're trying to get that shield up. So all of her stuff scales off EM. So my recommendation would be try to get that craftable. If you have sack frags, you could use that too, but get the craftable. It's really easy. And yes, you can do the 3 and 4-star artifacts. These are fine for now. Just get the main stats as EM, and then as you start working up, you can focus on other things. But at this point in the game, do not worry about substats. Do not stress out about them. Don't even look at them. Just get the main stat. Constellations, C0 is fine. Your talents, my recommendation for talents for her would be to get this skill up first and then the burst. Because the skill is going to be your support, basically your sustain. It's what's keeping you from getting damaged. So my recommendation is get this up. At this level, I think get up to like 4, and then when you bump her up again, probably to 6, and it's fine to stay there for now. Anyways, that's my recommendations for now. I'd recommend join the Discord, post your stuff, post your progress. I'd love to see it. And if you need more help on there, we've got a ton of people on there who are happy to help, okay? Move on to the next one. Okay, Moxie, let's go. Oh, thank you for the follow, Holly. Okay, who am I looking at? Yes, join us. One of us. One of us. One of us. I see a level 1 Sandrone there, which makes me very happy because you put it right next to her bestie, Columbina. I usually only look at 1 character, but we don't have a lot of people on the list so far today, so I can look at 2 for now. Okay, so we are at 70 level, 20,000 HP. This is good to start. We need to get this up. Okay, I'm just taking a lay of the land here. Oh, you're on her weapon. Okay, great. That explains the crit damage. Okay, I see what's going on here. Let me see. Energy recharge, HP. Okay. Okay, I see what you're going with. You're still working artifact sets. The crit damage one isn't leveled yet, right? Let's take a lay of land before I dive in for you. Yeah, we're still 0. Okay. So she's an HP scaler, but of course her reactions do crit. So it's a very delicate balance of getting HP substats for most of it, or crit and crit damage. So all of the pieces you get are going to want to have crit damage, crit rate, HP if they're not the main HP stat. Like, yes, you can have this as energy recharge. I think mine is energy recharge because I have like 180 or something, but I also have like 40,000 HP. I can't check Asia, no. Ollie, after live, I'll help you get the talent materials. I'll show you where to go, okay? You do need a good and you do need a good amount of energy recharge. That is 100% correct. So this actually is not a bad build. You're working on it still. Like I said before, getting these main stats is the most important thing when you're still building and you're not up to those 5-star artifacts yet. So this is good. I think if you can, let me see. None of these have substats. It's fine. This is fine for now. You'll notice a big difference when you start getting higher HP. But the goal for C0 is going to be 30,000 HP. That is 100% your goal, but with her weapon, it does help you get there. This adds on more crit, you get more HP scaling. So as you get higher, just keep an eye out for those HP substats. Even the flat HP stats really do scale well with her. So don't stress out, she's super easy to build. Right now you're doing a good job though. You have plenty of energy recharge, which getting her burst off is the most important thing. And then just as you start progressing more on her, I would say focus on trying to get that 1-to-2 ratio of the crit to crit damage. You have the weapon, so you're already there for the crit damage. That's not going to be hard for you. It's the crit rate that's going to be your challenge. But that's only going to be because you need to get these artifacts up. So simple as that, okay? You're on a good run for her. No, they're on instruct because that's probably all they have. It's not the right set. No. They need to be farming the new set. The Silken is probably the best one. It's my recommendation for her. Some people throw the Sky set on because they want to do main DPS. This person is obviously just leveling this character, and so they're using what they have, and I'm all for that. Simple as that. She's got the energy recharge set on there. She's doing what she can. Or he can. Yeah. Remember, guys, we always encourage players that are building characters. We never criticize. Okay, and your Nefer. Let's take a look at your Nefer. Level 60. You do have actually pretty decent elemental mastery for level 60. Again, this is a crit rate, crit damage thing. You do have the crit damage, not the crit rate, but that's okay. You're getting there. You don't need to worry about energy recharge at this level because the energy recharge, you're not doing it every single cycle. I am on mine only because I have her extremely well built, but you're not going to do that at this level. Okay, Dawning Frost is a choice for this one. It does increase elemental mastery. This is actually not bad. This is a pretty good 4-star. So, you could also do, if you wanted to, you could do the craftable. It does work. But this is actually very good, so I'm glad you have this. Let's take a look at these. This is going to be the same situation with EM. Yep, I know it. Okay. Don't worry about this attack one. Change that for EM. And then I would probably put this one for crit rate. Yeah, so go EM, crit rate, or you could do EM Dendro, but really it's not going to help. You want EM crit rate. Columbian on a bottle with 216, 305 HP. Oh, nice, Shadow. That's a great build. Okay, constellations. She does not need constellations. Yes, so yeah, you're on the right track with these characters. You're on the right track with these characters. Don't stress. Okay, let's see who we got here. Mara. Who am I looking at, Mara? Yeah, Emery. I agree. They did very good with what they had available. They're thinking it through, which I love. Mara, who am I looking at? Farina and Clarinde? Okay. I'm not a huge Clarinde fan, but I'm going to take a look. Let's look at Farina. Oh, this Farina is a chunky girl. 37,000 HP. I love that. We have an amazing crit damage ratio here. And recharge. Oh, you're on the Favonius, aren't you? You're on Wolfang. How do you possibly have... Oh, you've got a... I know what it is, your Sands. Yeah, okay. I was like, wait a second. Because I actually have her 5-star weapon, guys, and I don't use that. I stuck the Fav on her. You spend a few days grinding sets for Nefer and Bina, but can't get any with. Yeah, Moxie, that's the normal. I know. Okay, so let's take a look at these guys. We have fantastic Farina stats here. This weapon is fine. The Wolf Fang does work. You get elemental skill crits. You get all the things on it. Not a lot of people use it. This is the correct set also. Oh, thank you. Also, that didn't pop up on my. Interesting. I added a QR code that should have popped up on the Tiki Talks, but apparently only popped up for my peeps on the Purple app. Just to make it easier to get like the socials and stuff. Okay, so let's take a look. This is good. You got HP, crit damage. Yes, these are beautiful. And so this piece actually works really well because she scales really well with HP. So this is actually a perfect piece for her. Your stance is energy recharge. This is, yeah, these are all beautiful pieces. What is your Akasha on Karina? I'm so curious. Yeah, Emery, so I think that too, but when I do Dire Mode on Farina, I just switch her out to Fab because I'm not stressing out about the energy recharge. HP Goblet, yes. And oh, this just rolled so well that it's fine because that's like a 40% CV on there, so that's fine. And then your circlet is amazing. Now, you already have amazing. I can't say anything. Normally I'd say like, ooh, do crit rate, but no, you already have amazing crit. Your top 0.2%, you guess? I mean, I'm not gonna say it's wrong. It's probably right. And you're at your C3. What? Okay, this is good. Let's take a look at your Clarins. That 1 is gonna kill me. Just get it to 6. You poke things sometimes. Get it to 6. Okay, we are at 74 to 46. Oh my god, nice. You're on her weapon, beautiful. R1. Also great set. Increasing stacks of damage for Bond of Life, perfect. This is a strong girl. Look at all the elemental mastery. Yes, this is a very, very good build. How long did it take you to get this? These artifacts are like amazing. Ooh. I would love to steal that from you. I don't like that defense, but it rolled so well into everything that it's fine. That one roll, it's fine. No cons is fine for her. She doesn't need them. Yeah, that's a good Clarins. You did good on these. Can I check yours to buy it? Misa, are you on the list? If not, add yourself to the list. I got you. Okay, I'm going to see Emery, and then we're going to go over to the NA side because they've been waiting. But yes, I'm going to see Emery next, and then we'll go to the NA side. Emery, who am I looking at? Oh my god, Sandrone, level 100. That makes me so excited. Mine is too. And then we got Inefa. We got a lot of hundreds. I love it. That C6 Nouvelette, though, staring from the corner there. Arlecchino? Of course I can, Sean. Okay, let's see. Arlecchino, where is she? 2200 attack. 86 and 208. God, 86. 129. Okay, that's perfect. You don't need more than that for her. Okay, this is good. R2. R2, really? Let me see. Gains 32% additional bonus damage. Was it worth it for the R2? Hey, what's up, Dylan? How are you? Was it worth it for the R2? Did you notice a big difference? You did get to see me live, finally. How are you? Well, thank you for the follow, Misa. Of course, you're on the Bond of Life set. Good. Wow, that's a perfect artifact. I love that. That's even better. Oh my god. I bet you were squealing when you rolled this one. I would be jumping for joy with this artifact. That's amazing. Did you craft any of these? Does it show if you crafted them? Because that one was too perfect. Okay, crit damage. The defense, it's fine. I know, it gets all of us, guys. Let's see here. Wait, where's mine? There you are. So the off piece is usually the best piece, and this one does not disappoint. You got 28, 7, 11, Pyro. This is perfect. This one, I don't know. You got HP, you got attack, you got a lot of crit. This works. Yeah, this works. These are, you did good. 10, 10, and 10. I'm impressed. That's a good Arlecchino. What numbers do you put out in Millie Astro? Have you tested it yet? Because I like to test my numbers out, and I haven't tested Arlecchino in a long time. I should probably try, right? Did you craft any of them? Oh my god. I usually end up crafting a goblet, guys. The goblet's the hardest one statistically to get, so I usually end up crafting it. Okay, we're gonna switch over to our North American friends. Your Arlie's top 1%? Oh my god. I have a top 1% Wanderer, and top 2% Tartaglia, Malwika, and a bunch of other ones. I got knocked out of my top 1% for Malwika. I was like, why? Okay, let's go copy this one. How do you craft an artifact? Hey, Nolan. So there is a... I'll show you. If you go to your bag, this one right here, and then you click on this little typewriter thing, click use. There's two options for this. You can make a elixir, which I've already made this time, by adding like old artifacts or whatever you've leveled up to get 100. It makes one elixir. To craft an artifact, you need to click on the set you want. Like let's say it's Celestial, Disenchant, whatever. You can click Flower, Feather, Sands, Goblet, or Circlet. They all require a different thing. This one is only one cost. I can do that right now. I have one. Goblets are 4 costs, so I usually have to save up for them. But what you do is you find the set that you want, you find the piece that you want, you make the main affix. Let's say it's attack percent, and then you say the main affix is going to be attack percent. The minors, which is like the substats, I usually set for a crit damage, and then I make it. It'll pop up on the screen, hopefully with an attack or energy recharge substat, gold. Very easy. So when you see those little elixirs on like the events and stuff, go for them. Because it makes your life a lot easier. The goblet is statistically the hardest to get on set with the good substats. Okay, so let's go back to, where were we? Friends. Okay, Crimson. Am I looking at Razor? Yeah, I never ever use them for flowers or feathers, ever. I did use them for sands on my Wanderer and got such disappointment. I got the same exact sands, just in different variation, 3 times, and I said, okay, I guess I'm not supposed to have the good sands. So Razor has a special place in my heart. He was my main in the beta of the game. Well, thank you for the follow, D. He was my main in beta. I loved him. Okay, so let's see. You're still building him. Crit rates, crit damage, energy recharge. Okay, you're getting there. Oh my god, this brings back memories. When the game was in beta, guys, we didn't have any weapons. And when the game first came out, there was like the 5 stars, but no one had them. So Debate Club was the weapon to use. That being said, are you free to play or do you get Battle Pass? Do you have any of those things? Oh, thank you, D. I appreciate you. My recommendation, if you are free to play, there's some event weapons you can get that do work well. Attack is fine for now. Oh, you're free to play on this account. Okay. This will work then. The event weapons, there are some good ones that come out. There's not crit damage or crit ones for this, though. There might be some craftables, but I don't think it's going to work for this. So debate works fine for now. You got 2 B's Berserker. Okay, you're working on it. This should be Electro. The Sands needs to be attack perfect, and then crit good. Okay. I hope he gets some more cons for him. He never reruns, though. There's a website called Akash where you can see your character build. Yes, you can. Yeah, so Nolan, it's called Akasha. It's a great website. You can see where your account stands versus other players with your same type of account. Like my Malwika versus, the other 100,000 Malwikas. So when people say, oh, I'm top 1%, it's because their version, like my Wanderer is top 1%. He is actually ranked like 1,202 of like the 300,000 people who have Wanderer. So yeah, it's a cool website. It's definitely for tryhards. Do not stress out about it. Don't stress out about it. So for right now, this is actually a pretty good build. You're not going to get a good crit to damage ratio at level 60. You're just not, the artifacts don't support that. So for right now, this is actually fine, but my recommendation would be to change out the goblet here for Electro when you can find it, and the rest of it's fine for now. Yeah, this is going to be fine for now. This is one I would level to 12 and just stick with it until you get a gold piece, because that's actually perfect for him. You want his energy recharge a little on the higher side because he really needs to have that burst. So like the 140, 160 range is perfect for him. You're not going to get that yet, though. That's okay, though. When you do level his talents, though, you could focus on these two. I mean, really across the board would be good. Just get 6, 6, and 6 for now. You're not going to get much higher than that for right now. But later on, we'll talk more about like how to build him, okay? But this for right now is a good start. Okay, let's see who's up next. Misa, you're up now. Who am I looking at? Caution makes you feel evil. If you ever feel about a build, they will crush your hopes and dreams. No. Okay, Arlecchino and Nicole. I got you. Let's look at Nicole first. So guys, Nicole is one of the easiest characters to build. She does not need her weapon, and all she needs is attack and energy recharge, and you're done skis. We're actually at almost 4,000 attack on here, which is beautiful. And yes, this is automatically perfect. 178 on the energy recharge. So I know this Nicole is getting her burst up every single rotation. You're on her very cool looking weapon that I love, with a little angry cat in the middle. And you're on the correct set. Thank you for being on the correct set. Yes, this is good. You have the tons of attack, tons of recharge and attack. Yeah, attack main. Yeah, these are... You did good. This is a very good Nicole. She does not need crit damage, all that nonsense. You don't need any of that. This is just an amazing Nicole, straight down the board. There's nothing this Nicole needs. Now, she does do well with constellations, but she is 100% perfect at C0. You do not need that. Okay. And then you said Arlecchino. Let's take a look. Okay, 2,000 attack. It's a good start. 90 and 215. Holy crap. Let me see. Of course, you're on the weapon, R1. You're on Bond of Life. So you're actually a little overcapped on that. Let's see what we're doing here for the crown. Okay. My challenge to you. My challenge. You are way overcapped on this crit. Past 80%, that's like a soft cap. You're not going to get much improvement after that. How do I know? Because I have Tartaglia. I had him at like 102 or 105% crit damage or crit rate as a meme. And he still was missing crits. The math just has diminishing returns past 80%. So my recommendation would be to switch your crit damage or crit rate helmet for a crit damage one. That would bump you down to 60, but you're going to get a crit rate substat of 10, right? So that'll put you down to 70, but then like 270, 280 for your crit damage. Much better. Should I pull for Bina? Yes, Moha. Moha, Bina and Nicole are two must-haves for your account. That's probably the only time in 6 years I've ever said you had to have a must-have on an account. They're just so good. There's so many teams they work with, especially free-to-play teams, and they're so easy to build. I 100% think that you should pull Bina. She's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Okay, so your homework would be to switch out your crit rate for crit damage circlet. Let's take a look at the rest of it. This is a perfect piece. Your off piece is also very good. Feather's very good. These are all amazing. Wow, look at that crit damage crit rate ratio. Pyro, yes. 2. I mean, you don't need any more. Yeah, these are all great. Your only homework assignment, your only opportunity piece is this one piece, okay? Yeah, Nolan, of course I can help build your Malika, absolutely. Do you need help with like just like the artifacts, like to what you need, or like actually farming? Because I'm happy to do both. Like we help each other on Discord all the time. Yeah, these are really good. I'm very happy with Arlecchino. And you got it. So guys, the C1 on Arlecchino is 100% quality of life. 100% quality of life stuff. So I'm glad you got that. Okay, and you crowned her, of course, triple crowns. Love it. It was a good show off. Thank you. Let's see this next one. You need to see one, but she keeps rerunning at bad times for me. Oh no. She's top 96%? Oh heck yeah. So I accidentally had my Columbine at 110 crit rate. Levy, how did you do that? 110%? Okay, Saria, who am I looking at? Oh, we got a lot of good characters on here. You'll be getting C2. Yeah, she's worth it. She's fantastic. I'm hoping that with the next batch of free constellations they give out, that they add in some of these older characters that are still really good. Arlecchino, Sandrone, and Columbine. Okay, let's look at my girl first. Wow, we're already starting out strong at 3,000 attack. 81 and 148. That's really high and also interesting. So your crit damage is a little low. Okay, let's take a look. Let's see what's going on. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so you're on the attack Wolf's Gravestone. Okay, your crit rate helmet. Okay, I see. Let's see where you have some opportunity here. That's a perfect piece right there. So we keep that. This is also a very good piece. We keep this one. Now remember, she does not have to do her burst every single rotation. She can do just her charge attack, her skill, back to charge attack, and then burst at like every other rotation. So don't stress out about that. You're on attack, good. Crit rate, crit damage, elemental mastery. Okay. I mean that could work. Attack, perfect. Okay, I'm glad you got that one. Yeah, these are good pieces. Would I prefer some energy recharge in here? Yes, but these are like onset is the hardest thing to get. This, I would say, is a fantastic piece, not for your Sandrone. If you were on her weapon and you had like more crit damage, I would say yes. This, I think, is your best opportunity piece. Switch this out. It's an off piece anyway. So find a crit damage piece you have that's got 10% crit rate on it. Hopefully with some more recharge. And of course the attack. Get those things, switch that out, and you're going to see a world of difference because that 145 turns into like 180, 200, and then this turns into like 61, 62. Yeah, so that's my recommendation. I think that'd be a good switch for you, and that would give you probably a little more, just a little more destructive power on her. Because she's C1, so you've invested in her already. Good, and you've done the correct things. Okay. Yeah, this is good. You just switched it? Okay, I can't see it. It takes about 5 minutes to update, but I'm gonna trust you on that. What did your crit rate and crit damage go to? I'm just curious. I'm sure it went up. Of course I can, Jade. Give me a couple minutes. I'm gonna work through my peeps on NA and go back to EU also. 60.8 and 186. Honestly, that's fine. That's fine. If you can tweak some other things to get that to like 65%, if you have the ability to do Battle Pass, Serpent Spine works fine. It does. I'd recommend doing at least one Battle Pass if you can, just to get that. But if not, it's fine. You don't have to. Like your character is fine as is, and she's amazing. Let's look at Columbina. Columbina is sitting very healthy. She's a chunky girl at 38,000. I love it. Thank you, Jesse, for the follow. So that being said, let's see what constellation you're at. When she uses her E skill, this actually goes up to about 40. Now she's C0, so you don't need more than 35. Like 30 is a soft cap. 35 is like the hard cap. So 38,000, you are sitting pretty with Columbina. And you have a decent crit to damage ratio. Okay, this would be better in the 65 mark. Oh, thank you for the follow, Jade. This would be better in the 65 mark, but this does still work. Let's see where you've got some opportunity. Of course you got her. I love it. Okay, she does not need her weapon, guys, but it does help. Oh, thank you for the follow, Nolan. Also, thank you for the follow, Sarah. God, I am blind, guys. That is really small text for me. These aren't just for looks, guys. I am super blind. Without these glasses, I would be using like echolocation. Oh my god, thank you for the follow, V. Yeah, Nolan, let me finish getting these and I'll help you with your stuff. I got you. The Discord is on the link on my bio. There should be a QR code popping up on the screen every like 20 minutes to scan, make it a little easier for some people. Otherwise, just click on my bio. It's in there. Oh, at Speak of the Devil popped up, but it's popping up on the purple app, not on Twitter, on Twitch, not on TikTok for some reason. I don't know. I might have to edit it. Okay, back to you. Let's see. You are on her weapon. You have the correct set. This is a fantastic piece. Now, this could be better if you had HP percent on here. Oh, you do see it on TikTok. It's not showing up on my screen, but that's okay. As long as you guys are seeing it, that's fine. Yeah, like a little QR code pops up, and people who watch it on like their phone and stuff or TV, whatever, can scan it. If this had HP percent on it, hey Jess, this would be so much better. But this is a fantastic piece as is. But there is opportunity on that piece. This one is, Jesus Christ, 21%. Okay, so you got this level 20. It did roll some crit, lots of energy recharge and HP. This is actually a really good piece. I'd prefer if it had crit damage on it, but 21% HP is pretty strong, so I can't say anything. This is actually a very good piece. HP percent, yes, okay, so you're on HP percent, energy recharge. Okay, so this is a good piece, but I would be looking at upgrading this if you can. Hey Fuzzy, how are you? My recommendation would be to, again, every piece needs to have crit rate, crit damage on it with either HP or energy recharge to make her work like super well. Just because, remember, reactions for Lunar do crit, and you want to have a really good crit rate. Yours isn't bad, but it can be better. And then you're on, hold on, we skipped your, okay, you're on HP, this is fine. Again, this is Elemental Mastery, I'm not going to say no to. It's like the lesser of the stats you want. And you got just like attack and defense. So right now, this is your biggest opportunity piece. My terrible luck would never get a good piece. That's fine. I mean, that's all of us. This is your biggest opportunity piece. I would say this is one of those things where it's the hardest to get. The goblet is never easy. Yes, my queue is still open, Paris. Absolutely. You'll know it's closed when it's red on top. Bro, return to Europe. I'll get there. This is, yeah, I would replace this piece if I could. You could craft it, try for crit rate, crit damage, and HP main, and hopefully get like an energy recharge on the bottom. If not, that's okay. This is your biggest opportunity piece. The rest of it looks good though. And this is a fantastic piece. This is probably your best piece. Yeah, so those are my recommendations for you. You're at C0, yeah. It's a good Columbina. Good job. Oh, no, and I do need to accept you. Join the Discord. Okay, we're doing one more on this side, and we're going back to EU. Okay. Of course, Sean. I got you. Hey, Dubes, who am I looking at? Zubai, and if you're doing two, then Jalonin. Also, two questions. Do I need to level Prune skill? Do you have a tip for Nicole? Oh my gosh, there's a lot. Okay. Nicole's shield will last a lot longer when you make her HP or her attack chonky. You get that attack up to 4,000, and you crown that skill. Her shield will last. I promise you. Okay, so we're looking at Zubai. Okay. Zabai's a def scaler, guys. We got almost 2,400 defense. This is looking good. We're at basically 60% and 157. This is actually very good. That 1%, oh, they really wanted to stick it to you on that one. But your defense is amazing. Let's see, you're on Harbinger of Dawn. So you're running her with a shielder, obviously. Or you're getting the shield from, I'm hoping, Columbina. Do you have her C2? Please have her C2. Yes, this is perfect. You're on the right side. Good. Amazing. That 18% defense, amazing. This piece, this is a good opportunity piece. You don't need that HP. The defense, she does scale well, but the defense is so low, it's not helping very much. And you got like a decent crit rate. Elemental Mastery, not really needed for this. So I'd say this is your opportunity piece, okay? You got Linnea support. Perfect, Tina. Perfect, perfect. Yeah, I'd say that's a good opportunity piece. Okay, this one defense, perfect. Crit rate. So for all these pieces, my recommendation would be like, I know it's hard, get that crit rate, crit damage on every single piece for all these Nocry characters because they all want to do Nocry reactions and those do crit. Defense again. Defense perfect. Okay. Oh, this one did not love you very much. Oh, okay. So the defense actually rolled well for the flat scaling, and she does ascend well with it. It does multiply well for her. Elemental Mastery, it is good, but it's low on the list again. And the HP, like, not really needed. So you have a couple opportunity pieces on here. The main ones, I would say, out of all of these are probably your Goblet and your Sands. Let's see the Crown. Okay, I mean, you're working on it. They're not bad. They're not bad. This does work. You do have the stats. You have the raw stats, but there's some areas for improvement you could do. My recommendation would be to start off with this Sands and then get that Goblet. Actually, do the Goblet first. The Goblet's really not helping you too much. And then go from there. If you still want to even farm these, you don't have to. Like, she's going to work just fine. She's like one of the strongest DPS in the game right now. Well, thank you for the follow. And you don't need any constellations on her. Her constellations are all just quality of life stuff. So don't even stress it. And of course you crowned. So beautiful. Okay, Zabai. I'm gonna move to 1 now only because there's a lot of people and it's getting like 5:30, so it's getting a little late. So yeah, if you do want more details, we want to talk more, or you need some help with it, join up on the Discord. We're happy to help you guys. Nolan, I've heard you several thousand times on Moika. I will get to you. Don't stress. Okay, there's that. And look, Nolan, you're up now. This is you. I got you. I got you, man. Yeah, guys, you don't have to ask like 50,000 times in chat. Like, I made the widget specifically so I don't lose people. Like, that way you know you're on the list and you can see yourself. Okay, so your Moika is level 70, so you're getting there. You do have decent amount of attack. Let's see what's going on. Crit rate, crit damage. She doesn't need energy recharge, so this is okay for that. Weapon-wise, oh no. Okay, let's talk about the weapon. What weapon options do you have? Hey, what's up, Pixel? How are you? Oh no, Nolan, listen, you're fine, man. I got you. What weapons do you have? Because Rain Slasher is great. It's not really good in this situation. Yes, she does want Elemental Mastery if you're doing reaction stuff, but right now you need those stats, and you don't have like the basic stats. Like Elemental Mastery for her is kind of like an icing on the cake. So, do you have any like attack scaling stuff? Do you have a crit weapon? Yeah, Oma, I'm actually cutting off the like what's there is there for right now because it's gonna take me past my 2-hour mark. Those are your only 4 weapons. Okay, so this does work. There are some craftables you can do. My recommendation would be look at the 4-star craftables that you have billets for. There are some definitely in here, I'll just show you. Let me just show you. Okay, so for weapons, that's not going to do it. This is a battle pass weapon. If you do get battle pass, which you don't have to, you're free to play. This is the best one to get for her. But there are, where is it? I have too many weapons, guys. Prototype Archaic, this is a good weapon to use on her. It's attack scaling. You can, of course, use the Rain Slasher. It's not my favorite, though, for her. This is another really good weapon for her. It's an event weapon. It's older. I don't know if you have it. I know it's funny looking because it's a fish, but it gives you attack and it does elemental burst damage, which she absolutely could use. I don't way too many of these. There's just a lot of these. There's this is also another one you can get that's good. You've got a couple 4-star options. There's a lot of craftable ones. Just go check them out. You don't have to use the Elemental Mastery one. That's not great, but it does work, okay? What level do you need for Serpent Spine? Serpent Spine is Battle Pass. So you buy the Battle Pass, and all you do is get to rank 30. So I would not recommend doing it right now because you might not get to rank 30 by the time it resets in like 3 weeks. You might not get there depending on how you play. So I would say wait for the next reset of it so you have plenty of time. You're not stressing out about it, okay? But yeah, it's rank 30 for that. Let's go back to you. Oh, my dude, I am just... Okay, so here's how we do this. If you're gonna bully me in the chat, I'm just gonna block you. So, yeah, you're just blocked. Don't tell me what to do. It's not your stream. I'll go back to Europe when I feel like it. Okay, back to you. Guys, I do this for fun. Like, if you're gonna sit there and bully me, I'm just gonna get wrecked. Bye. Okay, back to artifacts. So you are on the correct set. This is actually good. None of them are leveled, but that's okay. You'll get there. Um, so the good news is you haven't leveled these. I'm sorry. Yeah, guys, listen. I'm 42. I'm an established adult. I don't need to be talked to by anyone like I'm a child. Like, get wrecked. This is a fantastic set for him for her. I would say don't level these past 12 or 16, especially with this account because you're still new and you're building this, unless it's got crit damage, crit rate, and attack on it. You want all three of those on every one of these pieces. I changed the artifact on Sandrone that you said to change, and she jumped from top 35 to top 38%. So she got much better, right? Yeah. I wouldn't steer you wrong. Guys, I've been playing since beta every single day. Like, I would not steer you wrong, and my goal is to make you have great characters that you love, so you love playing the game. Okay, so back to you. I would say every single one of these artifacts needs to have crit damage, and either attack or energy recharge. For her, you don't need energy recharge. Okay? Oh yeah, I'm 42, guys. I'm a little on the older side, but that's okay. This is actually a really good piece, though, so you can keep this for now. Just don't level it past 12, okay? Don't waste those materials. This one is fantastic. You got crit rate, crit damage. You're hoping that last stat is going to be, it could be EM, it could be attack. Attack is what I would hope for. I have a crit rate and attack with plus 14 attack. Oh. No one ever guesses my age, but thank you guys. I appreciate you. Like, I've been married for like 13 years, so like I'm already like, that's like half of 25. Okay. That's perfect. You're on attack, crit damage. So this one I would not level. It's a good placeholder for now. If you did want to get it to like 8 or 12, you can do that. Just to get that attack up so you have something that's usable, I would not waste anything more than 12 on this one, okay? Hey, what's up, Aurora? How are you? Okay, so for this one, we're going to switch this out. I love it's got crit rate and crit damage. Don't throw this away. There are HP scalers that do want crit rate, crit damage, like Columbina. This would make a great off piece for Columbina. For you, though, for Malwika, though, no. It has to be Pyro. So I don't care if it's a 4-star on the same set for Pyro. Get a Pyro main stat here for the Goblet, and hopefully crit rate, crit damage, attack underneath it. And then let's see what your crown is. Okay, crit rate. Okay. And you got this 12. I get this one. This is a good placeholder. So your hallmark, your biggest opportunity piece of all of these right now is going to be your Goblet. Because she doesn't need HP. I know you don't have Pyro yet. They're, like I said, they're hard to get. Don't discount those 4-stars, though. The 4-stars are okay right now. You're still building her. So if you get a 4-star, it's got Pyro on it, just stick it on her. It's going to be fine. Now, for her, she does not worry about energy recharge because she gets her energy from having other Natlan characters on the team and then building up the Night Soul points. You do that by basically using their skills. So my recommendation would be don't stress out about energy recharge. Focus on crit rate, crit damage, and attack for her, okay? If you join up on the Discord, I got you. We'll help you out with that, and I will help you I'll help you do your artifact domains and stuff. I did friend you on here, so yeah, don't stress out about it. I'll help you. Just message me whenever you have time, okay? For these, you do want to get these maxed up first. Specifically this one. That burst is really strong on her. Okay. I think we were doing... Yeah, we're going with EU now. So let's go back to EU, and then we'll finish off with our NA peeps at the end. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay. Doo-doo. I was trying to mess around with the Abyss stuff, and I was getting just wrecked on my 4-star, guys. No, San, I'm closing it out now because it's going to probably take me till 6 o'clock just to get all these done. Probably a little longer. I still have to get dinner done. But if you join the Discord, we got you. I'll take a look at your stuff there, or we can play around on there. Okay. And yes, I do have Chaska on my free-to-play account. She's like one of my favorite characters, guys. Of course I do, Oma. Listen, the whole goal of this is I love this game. I love all these characters, and I want you guys to love the characters and enjoy the game too. So the more you're happy with your character and enjoying them, the more fun you're gonna have in the game. So that's the whole point, right? Okay, Danny, who am I looking at? You got a lot of good characters on here. Hey, Color, how are you? Malika and Chaska? First of all, I'm going right to Chaska. You know I love her. Okay. If y'all don't know, I'm like an animo. That's my thing. I love animo, so we'll see. You got 1740 attack. Okay. Not a lot of elemental mastery yet, but that's okay. 48 and 22, but I know you're going to be on the artifact set that gives you crits, so this is going to be a 78% and 227. 27 is my lucky number, so I'm loving this. And you got great energy recharge, 126. I'm happy so far with this. And you're on her weapon. Oh my gosh, it makes me so happy. This is a good amount of characters for only playing for 4 months. Yeah, this is great, Emery. I agree. So this is a fantastic weapon. I think you probably started this account when I started my free-to-play account on EU, is what I think, because that's when Chaska came out, and I have her too. I did not get her weapon, though, unfortunately, on the free-to-play. But you can't be free-to-play with all these characters. There's no way. Like, I'm seeing Skirk, Escoffier. There's no way. Should I pull for Bina or Raiden? Call him Bina. We love Raiden. Raiden's great, but call him Bina. You're paid to win. Danny, I can appreciate that. Me too. Let's see. You're on the correct weapon. Yes, you're on the correct set. This is exactly what we thought. Oh, it's 40%, not 30. I was wrong. It's even more. Oh, God. Okay, this is a fantastic piece. You got attack, crit damage, yes. Again, you got all the things. It rolled into defense, and it makes me so sad. This is a feather piece. This is what I would feather. Hey, Sunny, how are you? This is what I would feather because you have so many good substats on here, and it just decided to roll into crit or into the defense. Like, oh, just feather it. See if you can get just crit damage and crit rate on there. Let's see your sands. If that's a 4 linear, it's worth rerolling. A 4-liner, yes. If it's a 4-liner, it's worth rerolling. I agree. Oh, this one. I mean, you got the attack main, you got the energy recharge. Elemental mastery is there, but there's no crit damage on there. I'm gonna say no on this one. This is your opportunity piece. Okay, you want that crit damage. She needs it. The elemental mastery is so high though. It's a tough call. This is perfect. Yeah. Now you can also do attack on this one. It depends if you're doing swirl or main DPS. If you're doing main DPS, Animo's fine. If you're doing swirl, I would say go with the attack. I was so lucky with Sansa. Yeah, I know the domains hate us all. This is a fantastic piece though. And then let's see here. Crit damage, crit rate. Yes, this is great. Yeah, this is great. Fantastic. Your Chaska is fantastic. She does not need constellations. I will tell you though, having a C0 Chaska on my free-to-play account versus my C3 Chaska on my main account, I do see the difference. But it is not needed. It is 100% gluttony for that C3. You do not need it. I struggle getting double crit on my elemental damage goblets. So, Emery, statistically, the goblets are the most difficult to build because getting the correct element on set with crit rate and crit damage is just statistically an anomaly. It's so difficult. On top of that, getting attack or energy recharge, it's like the diamond in the rough kind of thing. So that's why I usually just craft those. Raiden might be good for Overload Malvika. That's 100% true. But I don't know. Columbina is just such a good character, and it needs so little. I would 100% take Columbina over Raiden for your account. I mean, you've got Nephra, you've got Lauma. Like, you do have Columbina on here, but for those other accounts like Columbina, she's gonna make your 4 stars do all the knockout reactions. Like, you want that. Raiden's not gonna do that yet. They haven't redone her kit, so I wouldn't really run to her. I would say Columbine is the better pick, but it's up to you. It's your account. Who else was I looking at? We had you said Chaska and who else? I think it was Nefer. Oh, there's the QR code. There's a website that helps with team comms and game modes. Mawika, yes, we were looking at Mawika. I see she's the one you're leveling because she's 81. You're almost there. 2022, perfect. Now you're on her DPS set, so that's a 75% and 220. These are good numbers. These are very good numbers. And you got her weapon. I do see the pay to win. I can't say anything. I always get a 5-star with their weapon. I never pass on the weapon. But we don't encourage spending, guys. We encourage free to play or responsible spending. I would say to people who are new to the game, do not R5 a weapon. Do not go crazy on the weapons. The weapon banner is a scam. It's 100% a scam, so don't go crazy on it. You only roll the weapon banner if you do not mind getting the fate point, like losing the 50-50, and going to hard pity. If you're not prepared for that, if you're not prepared to do all of those rolls, do not roll the banner. Because what happens is you'll go to hard pity, you'll lose the weapon, you'll get the fate point, and the fate point does not cross over to the next cycle. And so what happens? You've now invested 90 pulls, 80 pulls into the weapon banner, got the fate point, maybe got another 20, 30 pulls in trying to get that weapon, and you didn't make it. Now you've lost literally 120 pulls. It's a scam. This is a really good flower. Let's see that feather. Oh, that's a perfect feather. So this is, wow, that's a perfect feather. Okay, there's nothing that could have been better on this. If you had attack percent instead of elemental mastery, it could work too. These are great. You don't need anything on this. This is perfect. Keep this as is. The sands, attack percent, crit damage. So if there's some crit rate on here, that'd be okay, but you're already kind of capped at the crit rate, so you don't need it. Is my new dog barking? Can you guys hear that? I didn't know he could bark. Okay, he must be getting comfortable in the house finally. Interesting. We got a Cholo Squinkly, guys. It's a Mexican hairless dog that needed a home. So he was getting me a home. He's like 3 years old, and of course we took it because we love animals. And yeah, he's apparently barking. I didn't know he could do that. So this is, I would say, the opportunity piece. There's not a lot of love on it. Yes, it's a lot of crit damage, but yeah, I don't know. This is an opportunity piece. I hope she runs alongside a good weapon. Yeah. Okay, let's see your... Okay, good, you're on attack. You could do Pyro or attack. They're both not wrong. I think there's like a 50-50. Most people, I think, would go with attack for this. But Pyro's not wrong either. They both do work. This would have crit damage. It'd be better. Oh, Elemental Mastery is great. Yes, it does help with the melt, but I'd rather you have crit damage over this Elemental Mastery. Goblins hate you. I know. They hate all of us. And this one, okay, so you've got like 2 opportunity pieces, I would say. This is great. You do have crit damage and crit rate. You don't have attack percent on here, which is what you really would like. So you've got some opportunity pieces on here. Yeah, these are fine. Yeah, you're doing great. Your account is coming together. You're doing great. I would say don't stress out about getting them all leveled up at once. I would say pick 2 main DPS, get them to level 90, and the rest of them can stay 80 for now. It's completely fine. They do not have to get leveled. For your account specifically, I would say get Mawika up to 90, get your Nefer up to 90, and then do your Columbina and Nicole. Probably Nicole first, and then Columbina. That'd be my recommendation. They both scale really well to 90. You already have Linnea up there at 90, so that's fine. The rest of them can stay 80 for now. That's fine. Okay? But that's my recommendation, is get those 2 up first. For me, I would say Chaska, because she's like one of my favorites. I would say get her to 90 first, but Nefer's probably your better bet for beating endgame content right now. Because Nefer with Columbina is like chef's kiss. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Oh wait, is that the guy? That 5 MIUID? Oh god, he was a schmuck all around, guys. Oh my god. Can I just block him? Just block him now. Loser. Ugh. Even his account is lame. You saw what you wrote on there? I was wondering if you could help me. I just started playing a few characters back. Yeah, caller. Of course I can help. What I would say is join up on the Discord, caller. Because I'm finishing these and then I'm gonna get off here for a little bit because I have to like do dinner stuff. But I'm happy to help with whatever characters you need help with and going over stuff with you. Absolutely. Hey, I'm gonna use Colin Bean and my other pyro supports for Chaska. Ooh, I love that. Okay, so if you're gonna use Colin Bean with Chaska, my recommendation would be not even doing a pyro support. You could put Nicole in there if you wanted to. Um, but then I would actually recommend either a Nefa or Official. That's what I recommend. You could keep like Nicole as your shielder if that's what you're doing. That we've got 3 different elements, and you still get that knock cry reaction for the Electro, which is fantastically strong on Chaska. Okay, Kage. So unfortunately, you don't have your characters listed, so I can't see them. I would say go put some characters on there. Go post it on the Discord. I'll get back to you later tonight. Okay. And make sure you make them shown, not hidden. We are absolutely ready for the Chaska buffs. Oh god, I hope she gets them. Dude, I will whale more chairs. Well, we don't encourage whaling. C01 is fine, as long as you have like income for that. Be responsible. Jay, what's going on? Who are we looking at? All 3 you've got displayed. Oh my gosh. Well, there's a couple people in line. I've only been doing 1 or 2, so we'll pick 2 that you want. That way I make it fair. I prefer to look at Wanderer because he's my favorite, but it's fun. Wanderer Lohan? Okay. In 2020, I started saving account just for playable tutorial funds whaling. I'm in shambles now. Oh no, Emery. Okay, so let's take a look. You have 2,000 attack already, which is nice. We're at a very good substantial crit damage ratio on him, and a perfect amount of energy recharge. This is good. And you're on his weapon. I love that. Okay. I like his weapon only because it's a bell, and during his attacks, he actually makes the bell sound to let you know when to move. I think that's cool. You're on the correct set, yes. Oh my god, that's a beautiful piece. Now, I wish this rolled a little less into recharge and more into crit damage, but that's okay. It's still a really good piece. And that's a perfect piece. I'm so jealous. um, that's actually wow. This is the piece that I have rolled 3 times, crafted 3 times, this Sans piece here. And I got about the same luck you did. Okay. The attack, the crit rate, crit damage is all there. I would have loved either of these. I got flat def and HP percent on both of them, on all 3 of them that I rolled. Animal good. This is good. Now, if you didn't have that defense or energy recharge on here, even elemental mastery, if any of these are replaced with crit damage, I think this would be an even better piece. The fact that it rolled 12.4 into crit rate is nice though. So this is a good piece, but I think you can do better. This would be, I think, your opportunity piece, only because it's your off piece, and crit rate, crit damage would be just so much better on this, honestly. Let's see this one. Crit damage, crit rate, energy recharge, perfect. Okay. Had this had attack percent, it would be a little bit better. I think these 2 pieces are your probably best opportunity pieces, specifically the goblet. But after that, this would be, because you want attack on here. Your 2,000 is perfect. I'm assuming this is your free con. If this wasn't your free con, get the C2 as your free con. It's worth it. It's really good. And then talents. Let's talk about those talents. Come on. You stopped at 7. Oh, that was the free con? Okay. So he really wants that attack up. He really wants that 7. Like, I triple crowned him. I thought that was, the right thing to do for my little king here. You don't need to crown the ultimate. The burst is great. It could stay at 7. Honestly, I'd probably get to 8 or 9 because it is very good. But yeah, the 7 and 8, get those up to 9. Now, there's a trick to using him. Are you like swirling next to the bad guys to get the buff for him? Because yeah, a lot of people don't play Wanderer correctly. My recommendation is when you're doing the swirl, when you use that E, be right next to the bad guy so you make sure you get the infusion. Okay? What's up, Asher? Let's take a look at Lohen. Oh, your Lohen's built already. Okay, 2300, 59 and 185. I feel like those are the same stats as your Wanderer. Oh, close. Okay, you're on, of course, you're on his weapon. Fun fact about this weapon is he is the only polearm user in the game with a weapon that when it makes when you do the plunge, it actually makes a different sound than all the other polearm users, and it's because of the rocket on the polearm. Go test it out, you'll see. Okay, you're on the correct set. Now you can use this set. You can if you really want to try to use superconduct, you could do that too. But this is the best set for him. And that's actually a really, really good piece for him. I would say it doesn't have crit damage on it, which is probably why you're lacking a little bit on the crit damage. What's up, Dweebo? How are you? Yeah, that's everyone's always missing that crit damage. Okay, it works. This is an opportunity piece though. You have crit rate, you got attack. These are great. You want those, but you need that crit damage on him, especially if you're using that burst eventually. And he's all charge attacking. You want those all to be crits. Monitor required. Ooh, Jess, what did you get? Is it the 27-inch? Was it a curved? Make it a curved one, right? You got curved. Okay, this, you do have crit rate and crit damage. This works. And attack percent. So this does meet the criteria. You got the 3 main things on there. Yeah, this is good. Could you get like some energy recharge on there? Yes, you can, but it's not necessary right now. You're still working on these pieces. Cryo, good. Energy recharge, crit damage. It's still a win. You've got attack percent, you've got crit damage, energy recharge. Your crit could use a little bit more to get to the 65 mark. So if, oh god, it even rolled into defense. It didn't just give you the flat defense, it rolled into it like a little extra, like very low hand style. I would say this is your off piece. So if you could find a piece that might have crit rate, crit damage, and maybe attack percent, that might be better than this. But for this right now is fine. You don't have to change this. And then crit rate, crit damage, energy recharge. Okay, this is actually really good. All of these are missing like attack percent or like more on the crits. Like every one of these pieces is missing just one of those. I feel like this is a fantastic piece. You don't have to touch this one, but the rest of these, there are some little opportunities here and there. You don't have to touch anything because your Lohen is absolutely perfectly built. He does not need anything else. But if you did want to fine tune it, those pieces, attack percent or crit damage on the pieces that don't have them, would get you pretty far. You got the C1. Okay, we love quality of life stuff. And yes, you're doing good on the talents. Yeah, your Lohen's doing fine. Yeah, good job on the Lohen. Okay, let's go to the next one. I know, Jay, we're all trying. These artifact things hate us all. They're so bad. If I told you that I have been doing artifact farming for Wanderer on and off for the last 3 years and I still don't have perfect pieces on him, yeah, 3 years. Every chance I get to like recombine the artifacts on the little craft table or go do stuff, like I take it, and I still haven't got perfect artifacts for him. Yeah, Jess agrees. It's a very good build. And Jess and Amber, like they're our local Lohen people. So, Victoria, is this you? Are you or Misa? Are you Victoria? Zabai and maybe Bina. Okay. Okay. Let's look at your Zabai first. Okay, your defense is a little on the low side, but let's see what's going on. Okay, crit rate is good. The crit damage is also on the low side, as well as the recharge. Okay, let's see where we're going here. Okay, you're on Moonweaver. Do you have any of the defense weapons of any kind? I mean, or even energy recharge? Because there's a couple options. I'm on you. I can't show you. You do. Okay, so My recommendation, oh, thank you for the follow. My recommendation would be if you have a defense weapon option, use it. Because we love the attack, but not for her. It's just, it can work, but it doesn't really, she doesn't scale with it well. Like you want defense, she's just a defense scaler. So my recommendation would be to stick the defense weapon on her if you have it. You do not have to get her R1. If it does come around and you do want to throw enough primos at it to make sure you guarantee it, it is really good. But I would recommend doing that. It's a waste of primos when you get new characters. So find one of the craftables or defense ones, and yeah, you want to get Lina. Yes, get Linnea for sure. Absolutely get Linnea. I'd rather get Linnea than her weapon. So put your defense weapon on her. That will actually get you 46%, which would get you to like 2100 defense on here. It's worth it. Okay, let's take a look at your artifacts. Okay, you're on the sky set. Perfect. Unfortunately, it is a 3-piece, not a 4-piece. Did you mean to do that? Were you still like trying to get pieces for it? Was there like is this like an accident, or is this what you're working with right now? Oh, it's what you're working with right now? Okay. Okay, so this is a Columbina. If she's a main DPS, a Columbina piece. Otherwise, it's got crit rate, crit damage. She does not need its HP scaling. She wants defense. You can't get good ones? Okay. So this is a good piece for the crit rate, crit damage, but the HP is doing nothing for you, and it rolled a lot into it. So if you could find one that's even got flat defense, I'd rather you have a flat defense than this HP, because she scales really well with it. I especially couldn't do a curved and then go back to straight screens. That would actually make me... Listen, I have curved monitors. I could never go back to a flat monitor ever again. This build yearns for Columbina. It does. This build does yearn. Okay, so you have a flat defense here. Energy recharge. Okay. HP, it rolled into that too. And crit rate. The crit rate is amazing on here, but the rest of it's not great. It's okay. You're still working on them. This is fine for now, but if you do get a piece that has crit rate, crit damage, and defense, stick to it. I would even say, yeah, no, you need the crit damage. Your crit damage is low. Let's see here. That attack loved you. Oh my god. The HP loves you. Look at this one again. No. Okay. At least it's defense. You got a good main stat on here. You got a good main stat. So I like this piece for right now, but you're going to replace this. This is your first big opportunity piece because she does not need this attack or the flat attack or the HP. You want crit rate, crit damage, defense flat, I would take. Energy recharge, I would take. I don't know, anything but these. Oh my gosh, the HP really loves you. Okay, so she doesn't need an attack on the goblet. I would even say if you had like Geo works, defense works. Either of those are fine, but you're better off with defense with this setup. This is a really good piece, not for her though. This would be a good Chaska piece. This would be a good Chaska piece because you got attack, crit damage, elemental mastery, crit rate. Yeah, this is no. So find a defense piece if you can. If you can't, if you got a 4-star piece on the sky set, stick that on there. What's up, Ether? How are you? How can I help you? Let's look at this. Crit rate. Okay. This one does work, and it's got the defense that you needed. There is no crit damage on it, and your crit damage is low. But you're getting haunted by these like attack percents and your HPs. Ether, I'm gonna be getting off after I finish these because I've already met my my time for the lives. I usually do about 2 hours. I'm gonna be a little over on this one, but join up on the Discord and post your stuff in the character section. I'm happy to take a look at it. Absolutely. So your homework is gonna be replace this if you can when you get better substats. This is your major piece. This is the piece you're gonna go actually looking for. I don't care if it's a 4-star on the sky set. Just get this one to be defense with some decent substats for right now, okay? Because this one's not helping you, unfortunately. It's just not. The rest of them, you can just work on them as you get there. But your next one after that is probably going to be this one. Not even this one. The 19% is really good. Yeah, do your goblets and then your sands. Those two alone should help you out getting a lot better. You want to get this as close to like 2500 defense as possible. And it sounds like a lot, but with your weapon being changed to defense and those two artifacts, you should be very close to that. Okay. The other thing is your crit damage is very low on here. So yes, you're getting crits, but they're not critting for much. So I would say, let that be your focus for now on your Zabai. Okay. It's gonna take a little while to get those artifacts, but you'll be fine. And your Columbina is okay. Your Columbina is already perfect at 32,000 HP. Let's see the crit rate, crit damage. Oh no. Okay. So the good news is you have plenty of energy recharge. The bad news is, even though you're critting with that 58%, your crits aren't doing a lot either. Again, let's see. Okay, so you're on Fav Kovacs. Believe it or not, I would actually take her off of this and give her an HP scaling book. There's plenty of like 3-star options you can do for that. If you did have a crit damage or crit rate book, maybe stick that on her too, because you have plenty of energy recharge that you can actually give up some of this energy recharge for like crit. You don't, okay. I guess you can stick with this for now. This is fine for now. There are some 3-star books you can get though, that are very easy to get that you actually might already have that are just like the 3-star ones that are HP scaling that would work better, I think. Let's take a look at the artifacts. Okay, oh, so you're back on, it's like a split set. Yeah, these artifact sets. Stick with, so Sky and Silken are gonna go together. I think it's the same, it's either Silken or a bot, I don't know, I don't remember. But the Sky set also gets you the Silken set, I believe. Just live in there for the next couple weeks, because you need to get these complete sets. She really wants that 4-piece for this. Yeah, the craftable prototype amber is also really good. Yes, that's perfect, Levy. If you have a billet for the prototype amber, go use it. That would be perfect for her. So this one, it's the exact opposite. The exact opposite. I wish this could have been on the Sky set for your Zabai, because this has all the defense you wanted. So this is not helping her very much. I would say this piece is just gone with the wind anyway. You want all Silken for her. This is just not, you want HP. This one's actually really good. I would say if you get no other pieces, you get 4 other pieces that are great, keep this piece as your off piece, because this is fantastic. It's tons of HP, crit damage. You're on HP, good. Oh my god, that flat attack. Okay, this is your second opportunity piece. It does have HP, but it's not the correct set. You want this on the Silken. And crit damage, crit rate if you can. Maybe even energy recharge. Don't worry about attack. God, that attack really hit you hard. 74. It said yes, you're getting all attack. Poor thing. Okay, good. So you're on HP for this one. This is good. And it does have energy recharge, but nothing else. Okay, so there's a little homework you got here. These are, yeah. Your Columbine, I think, is probably going to be your most difficult to build right now. Hey, what's up, Shine? How are you? I would say this is probably going to be your biggest opportunity character right now because you got a lot to work with. What I would say is up until 7.0, I would use all of your resin to farm these artifacts for these characters to just try to get better sets. I would actually rather you have the 4-star on set pieces with the main stats than some of these leveled pieces. Because I would not have recommended leveling this to 20, knowing that you got these flat stats that kept rolling into them. I would have stopped at 16. In fact, I would just let this be, I would just unlock this one and feed that to the next one for the Silken set. That's how, yeah. If you guys don't get good rolls up to 16, don't go to 20. Because it takes all those mats from 1 to 16 to get from 16 to 20. Use them on Tobias talents, yeah. Okay, that's valid. Like, characters are hard. Can I check it? I don't know if it updates that quickly. Where is yours of I? No, it doesn't update that quickly. Mm-mm. Let's see. Mm-mm. Oh, it did update. Okay, let's see. 1700 defense. You got, okay, so this is actually a very good crit damage ratio. That does work. Harbinger of Dawn. Okay, okay, that makes sense. Good. Okay, so your only other homework would be fixing that defense, but you'll get there. Okay, so that's a little better. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Oh, we're going over back to a NA account. We got our last three here. Yeah, you're doing good. Don't stress. Like, you'll get there on those accounts, guys. You will get there. Doing pretty good just lurking in for the first time. That's okay. Lurking is fine. Are you pulling for Columbina? And if you didn't, did you pull for Sandrone? I'm not playing for Columbina because I already have her. C2, R1, but I definitely went for Sandrone. And I got super lucky. Like, the game basically gifted me the last two cons. So, I've used up all my luck for, like, the next probably, like, year. Okay, Arlecchino. I'm assuming am I looking at Arlecchino? Is that what's happening? Yes. Okay, let's take a look. Your Arlecchino is already staying pretty at 2,000 attack, which is the floor for her. She does not need more than that. Crit rate is very good. Crit damage is very good. Energy recharge is fine at 100 because you're not using her burst every cycle. Okay, you got her weapon. This is good. And you're on the correct set, 4Ps. Let's take a look first. I like to start in order, so this is perfect. You got crit damage, attack percent, and you got the elemental mastery for the melts. Also, this is a very good Arlecchino. What are you on Akasha for this? Like, where's she sitting on Akasha? Because there's nothing this Arlecchino needs. This is a perfect Arlecchino. Yeah, this is a very, very good Arlecchino. And your C3, of course. And crowned. Okay. Yeah, so Arlecchino, that was a good show off Arlecchino. I'm assuming that's top 5% minimum, right? Tetsuka, I do not review Asia server, but if you do join the Discord, post up in our character review section. I'm happy to take a look. A lot of us like to look at those characters and play around and talk about them. Okay, your Yehoda, 2100 attack. It's actually more than your other one. That's interesting. 78 and 200. I feel like that was like copy paste stats. Wait, do you have Chaska's bow on Yehoda? The blasphemy. The blasphemy. Okay, it's fine. I'm going to accept that my girly pop doesn't have her weapon right now, and it's sitting on Yehoda of all people. It's fine. This is fine. Okay, you broke it apart, and I can understand that. Um, you're so close to that BB set. You love Yehoda. I love Yehoda too. I just don't play as her because the running around thing gets me. You built her like a very good DPS. I'm impressed with this. A flat defense every time. Okay, I mean, this could be an opportunity piece, but I think overall this is a very, very good Yehoda build. I'm surprised you invested so much at C1 for her. It's a DPS build, 2 piece. Yes, I saw that. Okay, DPS Yehoda, interesting. I'm wondering what she does in Miliastra. Are you getting her to 90? Because if you get her to 90, I would love to see her numbers and what team you're using with her. Probably. Yeah. Show me what you're doing in Miliastra with her. I'm very, very curious to see. Okay, Paris, let's talk. Who are we looking at? Zabai? Everyone's got Zabai today. Now we are talking with defense. That is like 2,500 defense. 55 and 273. And I know you're on the Sky set, so that is way higher. That's like 90. Beautiful. Okay, we're on her weapon. So I actually love her sword. It's one of my favorite swords. I love that little like spinning stone in the center with the geo effects around it. Yes, of course. Okay, so you're doing good on this. Oh man, that defense. Oh. So was this a 4-piece roll? Did it already come with 4? I don't think it did. Because you got the 1, the 2, and the 1. It rolled low, but it rolled. Yeah, Shine, I usually stop my streams at 6. I'm closing up shop now, but join the Discord. Post it on the Discord. I got you. I'll take a look later. You can't remember? Okay. Because I would say if this was a automatic 4 and you got 5 rolls into this, it did roll low on them, and then you could feather this, and that probably give you a better turnout than that defense, because that defense it hits you hard. Oh, this is a beautiful piece. Yeah, this is really good. Okay. It's a good one. Defense perfect. Okay, this it rolled into crit damage. Your crit rate is already fantastic, so you really don't need to do anything. This flat defense is okay. So really, I'm looking at this as 3 positive pieces on it. I would prefer if this was energy recharge, but that's okay. This could be a decent opportunity piece if you found better, but I wouldn't seek it out. What's up, Spoons? Hey, Ray. How are you? You're home? Cool. I'm glad you got home safe. Defense, good. Crit rate, crit damage. This is perfect. Very, very good piece. And then crit rate, crit damage. Yeah. And you got the defense subset. Okay, then what are your stuffs at 2500? She does not need those constellations. Yeah, this is great. You did very good. I would recommend getting this. I'd probably crown this if I were you, just because you got enough characters that it's worth crowning this one. And then I would get this to 9, just because her burst does do some good damage. Readers to Buy is fantastic. Noted. Oh my god, Ray, it's morning for you? Oh boy. It's like 6 o'clock for me, or 6:12. You said who else? It was the buy and someone else? Oh, Spoons, I know you drove, so I will see yours, yes. Hey, what's up, Astra? How are you? 607. Spoons, who was it you wanted me to look at? I know you had to leave for a little bit, so no one else? Okay. Yeah, good to buy, Paris. Lohan, okay. I know a lot of people in here love this Lohan, who had like statistically the lowest pull rate of like all the 5 stars so far, which is interesting. Okay, so we're at 20. Oh my god, it's like 2500 attack. Oh wow, these are fantastic stats. Jess, are you seeing this? I'm so impressed with this. How long did you farm those artifacts? Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so you're on the primordial. So this is the only 5-star weapon that I R5'd because the game kept giving me the stupid weapon. I had like 9 of them. I can't use 9 of them. So I just R5'd it and gave it to Shao. Okay, you're on the correct set. So you are on the correct set, but you are 5 pieces on the correct set. So you actually have the ability to have one of these be an opportunity piece and switch off to something that's got like the best piece ever. We'll talk later about the Malwika, just because after these I have to go. I have to like actually eat food. Y'all don't know, but I've been up since 5 o'clock, and I had a battery die on me in my car and went to the dealership, and it's been a long day, so I'm gonna go eat after this. I love this piece. I think I would love to steal this piece from you. Oh my god, that's a perfect piece. Crit damage, crit rate. So, the HP on this, it's fine. Your stats are amazing, so, but this is the opportunity piece. If you have a flower, if you've got a better flower, or feather, I'm sorry, on any other set, you are already 5 pieces on this one set. I would switch it out for this. Because yes, you got crit damage, crit rate, but I'm sure you got crit damage, crit rate with like attack somewhere. This is oh my god. Oh no. Okay, you got the attack, the crit damage, crit rate. But that defense, that 76 defense. It said, you like defense? You want it? Yeah, here you go. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. Oh my God. Okay, so this could also be an opportunity piece because those 3 rolls it put into defense could have been into anything else. Tough, I will tell you, everyone struggles with goblets. Okay, your attack, crit damage, crit rates. It's okay. It's not bad. You got decent crit damage, crit rate. It's not bad, but if that had been energy recharge, elemental mastery, like, I don't know, a poison, it would have been better. And crit damage. Crit rate, elemental mastery. Okay, these are not bad pieces. You have a couple pieces where you got some opportunity, but it's not bad. Let me see here. Your constellations. Do you have constellations? No. So he doesn't need constellations. He does a little better with constellations, but I think at C0 he's fine. And you did 8-8. Yeah, okay, this is good. Your low hand's good. I wouldn't stress that about the low hand. You're doing good, but there are some opportunity areas on there. We all have them. I still have them on my favorite characters, unfortunately. It's just the way the artifact game goes. Okay, Oma. You're my last one for today. Who am I looking at? I have Yoimiya and Columbina. I love that that's your bio line. I'm assuming I'm looking at one of those. Yoimiya and Columbina. So the fact you've got Yoimiya and you're mating her makes me so happy because people just like kicked her to the wayside and like never looked back. And I think she's such a good character. In single target boss battles, I think she's a little more difficult outside of that. Overworld, she's fine. 2250. Okay, this is good. 86 and 224. Okay. She doesn't really need the energy recharge because who's using the burst anyway? So let me tell you the story about the Thundering Pulse. This is her best in slot weapon, but this goes back to the time before the 5-star weapons matched the characters. The weapons used to match the nations, and it just clashed so bad with her outfit. So I'm hoping they either give us a skin that we can use for the weapon, or they give her an outfit that matches it. Wait, I didn't see what con you were. Rank 1, okay. Yeah, and you're on the proper set. Good. This is good. Ooh, lovely. That's a fantastic piece. Another very good piece. This is like 35% crit value on here. This is great. And you got elemental mastery on there. The defense, whatever, it's so low, doesn't matter. Attack, crit damage, crit rate, ton of EM. Good. Pyro, perfect. Yeah, this is your Mia's rocking. Yeah, you did good on this one. Is that the free C one, or do you still need to get the free C one, like the free con for her? Because if you get the free con, C2 is really good. You're not sure where to switch up. So there's not a lot to switch up to. You could, like, this is already an attack piece. You have elemental mastery, crit damage, crit rate. Could you do less elemental mastery, more crit damage, crit rate? Probably. Could that defense have rolled into energy recharge? Yeah, but you don't really need energy recharge. Like, your only better thing you could have probably had on here would have been flat attack, which I know we never say that, right? This is also a very good piece, but this would have been better if you had attack percent on here somewhere. So like these pieces are great, but there's like little tweaks you could probably do to make them higher tier, but they're not necessary because you already have amazing attributes. Their stats are amazing. It would literally be nitpicking, like pulling hairs, because the defense, if that was attack percent, you go up. Like you can get you can get this up like quite high. Let me see. Yeah, you're 10, 10, and 10. Let me show you my Yumi. Probably is not built right now, but like I still have her built because I love Yumi. Oh god, I took her stuff off. I cannibalized her. That's what I did. I took her stuff off. Wow. Teehee. I gave it to Fischl of all people. Rutro Shaggy. Yeah, so 23. I've got the same problem you have with the stats. Like, they're good, but they're not perfect. I mean, that one's perfect, but that took a while. See, this one's got a ton of opportunity for it. This one's got a ton of opportunity for it. Like, they're not perfect. So you have a very invested Yoimiya. I'm very proud of that. Like, good for you. Let me go back and fix get Fischl back her stuff. Because my girly pop's got to stay relevant. We love her. Sorry, Yoimiya. Yeah, okay, let's go back to your Columbina. Yeah, the free cons. I'm hoping the free cons change up, guys. I'm really hoping they change up, I guess, like good newer ones. Okay, so you're at 36,000, almost 37,000. That's fantastic. You have the crit damage. This is a perfect build. You're on her weapon. Yes, you're on her weapon, and you're on the. Yep. Ooh, the surprise twist of the century. You actually made her a DPS. That explains the rest of it. And your C2, so of course the DPS works. Okay, I'm impressed. This is a. Yep, I would actually love some of these pieces. That's a perfect piece. So this is one of those rare instances where we want to see HP percent. HP percent, crit damage, energy recharge. Yep, these are good. The attack, meh. Like this one, if you had one that had crit damage on it, crit rate and crit damage, energy recharge, HP, like that would be, I think, a little bit better. These are all very good. Defense every time. Crit rate, crit damage. Yeah, your column beat is fantastic. You got the HP where you needed it. Could you, again, nitpicking, defense could have been HP, but what are the odds of that? This is probably your biggest opportunity piece right here. I would say if you got crit rate on this, and maybe flat HP, that actually would help a little bit. Because you want to try to get, you got C2, so you want to try to get this as close to like 40,000 as possible. I think I'm at 39,000, so when I use her skill, it goes up to 45,000. Because the soft cap is the 40,000 for her C2. Yeah, it's your off piece anyway. Yeah, you absolutely can change that out, and you'll find something. But like, even if it's one of those crazy like 1,000 HP like flat stats, that would actually really increase that a ton. And I've seen those. So yeah, these are good. Yeah, you did good. Let me see. I'll show you where mine's at. My Columbina is. I love her so much. She's such a good character. Yeah, I'm at 40,000, 400, 500. I did get her level 100s because I love her. You do have more crit than I do. I do need some more crit rate on mine. But I do have her weapon also. I put her on this one instead, the Abad. Silken or Abad both work. I did get her 10 and 10. But when you use her ability, whatever, it's not on here. When you use her ability, it goes up even higher and gives you just better stuff, better numbers. Anyways, guys, thank you for joining. That was a lot of fun. I thought we had a lot of really good reviews today. I do have my schedule up. I will be doing another live tomorrow. We're going to be doing the gym in the morning and then another live in the afternoon. And then I work the next couple of days after that, 12-hour shifts. So no lives for the weekend, but we will have a better schedule up next week, okay? I hope you guys have a good rest of your evening. Thank you guys for joining me.